if you could go back in time and do something different about, when you first started your business or in the early days, what's something that you would do different? Or that even you could advise somebody else that they're maybe thinking of starting up a business, even if it's not the same as yours, just they're about to start a business, they're about to bet on themselves without a plan B. Like, what is
honestly, it was the inner work. I would have them go to therapy.
Yep.
Because if you don't heal your own story or what triggers you, or what is holding you back from being your best self, doesn't matter what business you start or how much money you have to start the business or how smart you are, you're going to self-sabotage, you're going to something.
Hi, this is Jordan Hill, and this is the Dirt to Sky Business Podcast. And I want to thank Audio to Go DJ Services and Photo Booths for sponsoring this episode.
This episode is sponsored by Audio to Go DJ Services and Photo Booth. Audio to Go services the entire Pacific Northwest, and he will make your event so much fun. I've personally used him for several of my events, and he did not disappoint. The guests had so much fun. If you want to level up your event and make it the best that it can be with an amazing DJ and an option for a photo booth, you definitely need to call Audio to Go DJ Services. He will make your event the event.
Making your event the event. I am really honored today to be sitting here with Christine Lewy. How are you?
Good. Excited to be here. Thank you.
I'm so glad you made the trip down. You are from the beautiful Wilsonville, Oregon area.
Yes,
right?
Correct.
Yeah. Well, thank you for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. I'm so excited to get to know you and have everyone that's listening just hear a little more about your journey and be inspired by you. You are the founder and CEO of Divine Complexions. Yes. So congratulations. When did you found your company?
So I've had it for 12 years.
Wow.
I started it when I was 8 months pregnant with my second son.
Oh my gosh.
In 2014 out of a room in my home.
Oh my gosh. Wow. And anyone that looks at the page online, looks at your social media, it is absolutely amazing and impressive. So hearing you say that, I just know that you have quite a journey behind that.
It was
not on accident.
No, it wasn't.
Wow. So 12 years ago. So tell me a little bit about, who you are and your journey leading up to the moment when you realized you were going to open up your own company.
Well, I came up to Oregon. I'm originally from Southern California. I came to Oregon to be a veterinarian.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Beauty has always been my passion, but I was going to college to do something safe and practical.
Got it.
Right? Like be a veterinarian. I love animals.
Did you have like family suggesting this to you? Okay.
Yeah. And got to Oregon, loved Oregon, but I just wanted to do everyone's makeup. So I finished my bachelor's degree and then I actually started modeling. So that gave me another perspective and I was like, I love this.
Yes.
And then I went to beauty school. I was like, okay, I did what you wanted me to do. And now I'm going to go do what I want to do.
Yeah. Oh
my
gosh.
I went and became an esthetician. I worked a few different jobs. I was teaching aesthetics. I was doing brow waxing and doing bridal makeup.
Okay.
And I had one son at the time, married to high school sweetheart. We came up here together. And pregnant with my second son. And I really wanted the flexibility to be the mom that was available more.
Yeah.
So I started Divine Complexions out of a room in my home, and it was very humble, very, very humble beginnings. I had $500 in our savings account. I used it all to buy.
You just bet it all.
And I wasn't going to fail.
Love that.
I used a crock pot for a towel warmer. That's all I had. And I had my second son, and then I would stay home with my kids during the day. And then when my husband came home at night, we'd switch. And he'd take the kids, and I would take my clients. They'd park across the street and run across at night Super dangerous, actually. And they'd knock on the door and we'd creep up the stairs because the kids would be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Or one would be taking a bath and like bust through the door naked. Oh my gosh, that happened a few times.
The OG clients. They have some stories. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so grateful that they trusted this person. And I just grew my following by posting online and being like, hey, I'm a mom and I did services for very discounted prices. A lot of free stuff just to get my name out there. And then had another son.
Yep.
And then had another son.
Gosh.
My father-in-law ended up building an addition on our garage.
Okay.
So moved from our little humble room, spa room, to a room built off the garage.
Okay. Wow.
And then decided it needs to go out of the house. You could hear the dogs barking and the parrots and the kids screaming.
And you had 4 kids at this point, 4 sons?
I was pregnant with my 4th.
Pregnant with your 4th. Got it.
So pregnant with my 4th. While I was pregnant, we moved the spa into a studio.
Okay.
Super sketchy. All I could afford because now I'm paying rent.
Yes. Yeah.
Super sketchy.
Wow.
You had to like walk through this building to get to the back room. My room was cute once you got in there.
Right. Yeah.
Super sketchy to get there.
Oh man.
And then that's when I realized I had my 4th son. I was like, I need help. It's growing bigger than I can do.
Right.
And at that point, moved from the sketchy studio to a 2-room building suite.
Ooh, okay.
So then we had 2 rooms.
Yep.
Plus a little reception area. And then I started growing my team.
Wow.
I started becoming that whole other side of being a leader and a boss and a mentor. And then grew it into the location we are now in the heart of 2020, which is like a whole nother journey.
Yeah, no kidding. And you have more to come soon, which we can touch on, but you're growing so rapidly. And when you first started out of, where you were living, did you dream of having an empire like you've built now? Or were you just kind of looking one foot in front of the other? Or do you remember like kind of your goals back then?
I never could see exactly this. But I knew I always wanted to create. At the very beginning, I just needed to be able to buy food.
Right. Yeah.
And like buy diapers and stay home with my kids.
Yes.
But as it started to grow, yes, I could envision creating a space and what that would feel like. But I never could truly see what it would look like. I just knew what I wanted to feel like for people.
Right.
Which is weird.
Yeah.
And then as the journey has gone, the next part is revealed.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like I can see the next part. And then
it's kind of like you have to trust the process and walk through those doors that open. Yeah, that makes sense. What of some of the internal obstacles that you've had to overcome over the years, like starting from when you were, just starting out of your home, and then as you have grown, like what are some of the internal things that you've overcome?
There's this quote I just read that it's like being an entrepreneur, it's harder to grow the person to build the business than just building the business itself.
Oh yeah.
It's like who you become is quite the journey. But I mean, the beginning, it's just believing that what you can do is worthy of anyone even coming to see you and your worth. Yeah. And it really does come all down to believing your worth. So believing in myself when no one else did and going beyond what your parents say you should do, or your friends or your family. Right. And being like, nope, I'm going to bet on myself. So that internal belief. Yeah. And then the next internal struggles have really been about me personally being okay being seen and thinking that my voice has value. Yeah. And then growing as a leader and being capable of growing other people. And I had to first grow myself.
When you were learning how to be okay and not be afraid of being seen, where are you able to speak to kind of where that stems from, and maybe as you worked through that?
So it all came to a head. And And I had been having 6 babies. So I have 6 sons. So
Gosh.
throughout giving birth and growing my family, it was always
an award.
simultaneously like growing my business.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's a lot for us as women, for our
Mhm.
bodies to change so much.
Right.
And especially me being in the aesthetic industry where it's all about what you look like.
Yes. Yeah.
And so struggling with, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, and trying to maintain my confidence and find,
Yes.
my voice throughout that whole postpartum where you're just hormonal and sleep deprived.
Right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I don't know how you did it.
So January of 24, I got asked to host a beauty segment on the news.
Oh, wow.
I was going to be the beauty expert. Called
my
Everyday
gosh.
Beauty.
Wow.
So a couple times a month, I'd come on and speak about beauty. Now, I had an 8-month-old at the time. Okay. So as postpartum, I was 120 pounds heavier than I am now.
Yeah.
And I still have blonde hair.
Yeah.
I had to go on TV. And even though I was confident and I knew beauty and I can help other women see it and feel it,
right,
I was still dealing with my own self-worth of not truly being the version of beauty that I wanted to, that I truly could recognize. So I had to go on and watch myself in this footage and be like, but I don't even believe it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I remember they were coming to my spa. It was going to be the first time that my business was going to be on live TV. And I was going to be talking about beauty and self-confidence and feeling your best. And I didn't feel my best.
Oh,
and I remember being at home trying to put my makeup on for this.
Yeah.
Crying so hard I couldn't keep the makeup on.
Man.
Like that was the moment.
Wow.
And
that sounds really difficult to like feel. Like I can't imagine like how hard that hit you when it kind of when that day came.
I had to really face everything that I had been pouring into everyone else and everything else, but not myself.
You realized, wow, it needs to start with me.
Yeah. So it was that point that, and I'm so grateful for that experience. That I started pouring into me. Yeah. I like went to therapy. I healed my story. I healed my body and my mindset. And that has completely changed my business, my relationships, my self-confidence. Wow. Everything. Yeah. Opportunities.
Yeah. That's really amazing. And it's inspiring to me. And I know like to others listening too, just like the reminder of how important that work is for the foundation. You will never be able to impact others if that work isn't done first. So it's a very good reminder.
And I think being seen, the other part of it was truly being authentic online. And I come from an industry where you're so polished and perfect. And so I had a friend that was like, I don't want to see you be perfect. I want to see the chaos of your life. And my life is so this dual world of crazy and chaos and 6 boys. And then with my husband, it's 7. And we raise dogs and it's loud and it's messy. And then my spa is pristine and beautiful and calm and luxurious. And it's like going back and forth. And so my friend was like, we don't want to see you be perfect. We want to see like what it's like at home. And I started and that felt so vulnerable. I'm like, but that's what I'm trying to like hide, but like not really, but like
but it's like
hide kind of,
right? Because it doesn't feel natural for people, but that is how people connect with you because we're all in our own chaos.
And so that's when I started going viral online, and my videos were getting millions of views, and I'm like, but this makes sense. And so feeling comfortable showing it all.
What, in your opinion, because of course, with everything that you just said, what's a good balance, do you think, when you are using social media to market you and your business and, allowing others to see who you really are? What's the good balance as far as like professional content, personal content? Like, do you have kind of like a guideline or balance that you strive for?
It's still an internal struggle. My natural bent is to be professional.
Right.
But I have my professional business page, so Divine Complexions, and that is all professional except for some fun, silly things that we like to do.
Yep.
But my personal, you really do get a glimpse into everything.
Wow.
I mean, I've grown online and been open about it. I think maybe 50-50 if I had to put like a number on it. But
that's so awesome. I know. And everybody listening that will be following you, you do a really great job with your social media and social media marketing. It's so much fun to look through. So yeah. And I love that. Like, yeah, just being able to show your authentic self. And it's very cool that you noticed everything start blowing up after you let a little bit of the real life leak through.
Like, what, you like this?
Yeah.
You want to see the chaos? Well, I got
okay,
chaos.
You asked
I can
show you. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. And so then when you moved into your suite, your 2-room suite, was that the first time that you had another, did you hire somebody?
So I started hiring. Wow. What a journey, like becoming a boss and a leader.
Oh and then how many years ago was this when you?
So let's see, 2017, 2018.
Okay. Awesome. So like is that 7 years ago or so?
I guess it was 2017.
Yeah.
Because I was there for 3 years.
Yeah. Okay, great. And so then what was it like then being a leader and a boss? And, what were some maybe lessons that you learned?
My gosh. So I look back at my very beginning of being a leader, and I had people that were mentors in my life step in and ask if they wanted to help me do the interview process.
Oh, that's great.
Because I remember at that time being so nervous to even do an interview.
Right.
Which is like hilarious now.
Yeah. Usually it's the one getting interviewed is nervous. Oh, wow.
So, I mean, wow, have I grown? For one.
Yeah.
But I think from the very beginning, always just trying to do what I think is right and being honest.
Yeah.
But I became the best leader when I realized I don't know everything. Like I have so much to learn myself and grow myself.
Yeah.
And then once I faced, okay, I need to be the best person I can be. And that's learning how I communicate, how others communicate, not taking things personally.
That's amazing that you're like looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing how you can grow and improve to be a better leader to them. That's actually really amazing.
And always just trying to lead with integrity, because I learned quickly that I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just trying to do the best that I can. Trying to lead my kids and lead my people, and at the end of the day, like, I just want to be honest, and I might not know exactly what to do, but I'm just going to try and do what I think is right.
Yeah.
And that's
so
that's how it started.
Yeah. So that's so neat that you had mentors in your life, like, step in and just like, see how they could support you. Are they still in your life? Like, do you like credit, your business growth or anything to these people that spoke into your life?
I have some incredible people that have, whether it's a sentence or when I was crying and didn't think I could go and do it one more day, would say the right thing that I just needed to hear at that moment. Or one nominated me for Portland's 40 Under 40. Like, just the way that they have done things to cheer me on.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I love that.
And anyone that's successful is lying if they said they did it themselves. I mean, there is invisible people who stand behind me that no one can see that have helped me get to this point, whether it's the clients who trusted me in the beginning, or the team members who were my first ones who let me grow and fail as a leader, or the older, wiser women who have seen the passion and the grind and recognized it, and knew that I was just a baby leader and needed to be poured into and believed in.
Yeah. You mentioned, maybe like a example moment of when you were like, crying and like, I don't know if I want to do this again. Like, what has been one of those moments like in your career? What does that look like and what happened?
I think for me, the hardest part is pouring into my team so much. And then them not giving it back. And I had to learn as a leader that like, this is my business. This is my baby. And no one's going to treat it the same or feel the same. And to them, it's a job. And like, maybe they love it, but at the end of the day, they could walk away at any point.
Right.
And I, in the beginning, cared maybe too much, if that's a thing. I cared too much. And when it was time to part, which is normal, it was the end of the world. And I was so sad.
Right.
But realizing that that's just normal. And so I think the hardest thing for me as a leader and growing my business has been allowing people to come into it, love on them, and know that they may not be with me forever, but that their value is so special and important for the time that they're there. And to just love it. And then when it's time to go, give them a hug and wish them well. I think that's hard because it's my passion.
That's right. Yeah, definitely. So clearly, you know, you pour out, I mean, as a leader who cares, you know, pouring out is just, you know, it just happens, and it clearly does with you too, which is amazing. But what are some ways that you allow yourself to be poured into or replenish, you know, your batteries?
That's a good question. I've had to learn how to do it for myself. In a healthy way. Because for many years, I didn't know that I needed that, especially in a career where you're literally pouring in. Like, literally. And so I had to figure out healthy ways. And part of that is my body, changing my diet, what I put into it, exercising, making routines and rituals that I could like intentionally look forward to that are healthy. Because I needed to be able to pour into myself. I couldn't rely. Yes, my husband is the most amazing team player, and my mom's my mom. But at the end of the day, I have to be able to pour into myself, like whether that's, you know, with the Bible or my rituals or whatever. But I can't put my happiness in anyone else's hands, whether it's my employees or my husband or my friends. So it's made me really strong. And I had to figure that out.
That's it's so wise, and it truly is, though, something that someone can't just hear everything that you've said and just, you know, snap their fingers in there that way. It takes that daily work.
It takes work. It takes internal work, and it takes failing again and again and again, and being like, this isn't working. And if I want to go further, something's got to change. And I knew I could like feel it. I was like, I knew I wanted to be better, be a better leader. I had built this really successful, amazing business and this family, and I had the house, and I got the car, and I got all these things. I was like, it's not feeling like how I thought it was going to feel. And it's because I needed to do the work. But no one really said that. But who's...
And especially now when you do just see the people that don't show the chaos, you know, there are so many where you just look, you know, you look at it and like, wow, like you don't see that all that goes, you know, on behind the scenes. And so you were figuring it out, you know, one day at a time. And so then what was kind of the next stage in your business? So you had a few employees or staff working for you. Were they other estheticians, or, you know, both. What did your team kind of look like?
So I had another esthetician. I had a part-time front desk. And then I wanted to grow into the med spa. So my mom became a nurse injector. And I got a medical director, and she came in on Saturdays because she had a full-time job during the week. She came in on Saturdays and started doing Botox and filler. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So we laugh because my mom didn't push me to do aesthetics because it wasn't good enough.
And
then now she's my employee.
That's
so we laugh.
So she must have moved to Oregon. While you had started your business.
She did. She moved when I came up here to go to college.
Got it. Wow. Wow. What a journey. Well, I'm glad that she just kind of gave in and just went along for the ride.
At the time, I was 19, going, "Do you really, Mom?" But no, I mean, thank goodness, because we're
so great.
best friends. So she joined me, and she started the med spa. And that's half of what my business is now. She's been with me 7 years. A big turning point in my business was it was 2020. I had a baby a week before we shut down. I had my 5th son. It's 2020. I now have a team of people that count on me for their paycheck.
And then the lockdown. Oh my gosh.
And I pivoted, and I was like, I still had to pay the rent. This was half our family's income.
Yes.
So I made at-home facial kits.
Oh, wow.
And I have this picture of like all these Tiffany blue bags behind me. I packed up my like 2-week-old newborn and drove around to all these houses of my amazing clients who bought these at-home facial kits. And it was like just enough to pay the rent and pay everything.
My gosh.
I mean, I pivoted. I didn't give up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Even though, oh my gosh.
Yeah, because so many completely went under during that time.
It would have been really easy.
Wow, good for you.
So thank you. When we came back from that, a couple months later, we could reopen. My mom, we were like, you haven't been working doing your regular job. You're just going to come in full time. We're going to figure this out. And so that was the middle of 2020. My lease was up for that space at the end of that year. And the plan had been to move out of that into a regular retail front. Because right now we're in this 2-room suite. No one could see where we were unless you knew that we were there.
Right.
But it's 2020. My lease is coming up. There's no way we're going to move. We're just trying to survive. The ideal spot came available.
Really?
Like a month before my lease was up, or I was going to have to sign. And it was like, oh my gosh, I know this will be more successful. It's the scariest risk of my life, but I know it's going to work. And I did it.
Oh my gosh.
And we could barely close down because the income like couldn't be shut off for that long. So we had 8 weeks, and it was me, my dad, and my husband. We would work all day. My mom would watch the kids from like 5 p.m. on, and we would paint and rip up flooring until like 1 or 2 a.m. To redo the space that we're at now.
Oh my gosh.
And we opened 8 weeks later, which was like a record.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
That's when it like really started.
Oh my gosh.
I really needed a team. It was 3 rooms, and it was a storefront. So then I really needed a front desk. And again, I had like a 5-month-old? My 5th 5-month-old. So
you were like all in, like we're doing this and there's no plan B.
There's no plan B.
Yeah.
That's kind of been like the
sounds
story.
like you've. I was like, it's kind of been like that. This
theme.
was just that is
not
so.
gonna let it fail.
Yeah.
So that has been the last 5 years.
Wow.
And growing the business, I had another baby. Growing my team, trying to really figure out what that looks like, and building a culture. Growing the med spa and then the spa side.
Yeah. How is what do you do to grow your culture? Like is that something that you're intentional about, or did it just kind of happen? Like, talk to me about that.
Both. My business is my passion, and it's where I love so much. And so I wanted to always be that for everyone working there and then coming to get services there. So trying to be intentional with how I am there. But I think anyone that comes there could second me on this, that they can feel the passion and the love because it's poured into from first me. And I actually didn't even realize what it sounds silly now, but it wasn't until I had my last son and I stepped away for like 6 months that I thought I thought it didn't matter. I thought my business had grown to what it had because I grew it, but I didn't see my value, that it was because of me.
Yes.
I know it sounds so silly.
No.
But it's like, it is because of me.
Yes.
And that felt so selfish to say it, but I had to recognize that to be able to then pour what I believe and what it should be into everyone else on the team.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that maybe it's difficult to, like, even just you're afraid to see yourself. Like, it's, is this, but it's not a prideful thing, really. It's the opposite. It's being humbled to say, like, I've come from nothing. I've started from nothing. And I've put in daily, incredibly hard work internally, which is even more difficult. Then because you can be, you're a leader to them, and they can learn from you, and, you can raise them to be leaders. I mean, it's an amazing story.
And realizing not everyone wants to be leaders.
Yeah.
I thought everyone wanted to grow like me.
Right.
but I'm such a growth. I've always been a growth mindset person and constantly trying to grow the business and myself and people don't.
And not everybody should.
To.
If the whole world was,
you know what I mean?
That'd
be intense.
Like the world needs, but if it's like the world wouldn't go round if everybody was the same.
And letting people be them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was like, everyone needs to be this, but no, like everyone has their own strengths and they can have their special seat and be their own amazing version.
Mm-hmm. I love that. Yeah. What do you look for when you hire or bring in estheticians? Are you, because you obviously value, the diversity and personality and everything, which is amazing. But is there what common threads do you look for?
Passion, definitely personality and your energy. Yeah. Like you have to bring joy to people.
I love it.
But passion. I mean, I only am where I am because I love what I do. And I am still willing to work after the kids go to bed or before they wake up or after, working 12 days in a row. It just comes from passion. So I don't want you there if you don't want to be there.
Right.
It has to be what you want to do. And initiative and willing to grow and recognizing like you have to be someone that can take criticism and want to be better because of it, because we're not perfect and we always need to improve, especially in this industry.
Absolutely. Yeah. And it's always changing. I mean, I'm sure I'm in an industry that laws and regulations are always changing, and I can't even imagine in your line of work. So now, of course, you are the business owner, the CEO, but you also, what do you specialize in as far as like your hands-on work with your clients?
And I realized growing my business, a lot of people told me grow it so that you don't have to work.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Right.
Anyone that has a big enough business knows that's not actually advice.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That makes total sense.
It's actually the bigger you grow, the harder you work.
Yeah.
It's not the opposite.
Right. Yeah. Sounds real cool, but that's just
cool.
not
no. Unless maybe you grow it big enough that you can sell it.
Right.
But you never not work.
Yeah.
I tried to do that.
Okay.
I grew it. I had my last baby. I stepped away.
Yep. Okay. So you were going to see if
because that's
worked.
what you're supposed to do.
Got
right?
it.
It's supposed to grow it big enough and not work.
Right.
I was the most unhappy I've ever been.
Oh, yeah.
Because I built that because I love it.
Right. You're passionate about it.
I wanted to be in there and see the clients and do the brows and do the services, not just the behind the scenes hard work from home that I still have all the pressure on my shoulders, but then I don't get to actually make a change or a difference.
Yeah.
So for me, coming back into the spa and doing hands-on I realize I have to. Otherwise, everything else is just too hard that it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do it. So hands-on in the spa, I'm an esthetician. So I've been doing aesthetics for 14 years. And that's kind of a broad term. I'm an esthetician that I like it all. Not everyone is like that in aesthetics. Sometimes people just do brows or just do eyelash extensions or makeup.
Got it.
I do it all. I love makeup. So I've been a professional makeup artist this whole time. I've done celebrities. Wow. It's been incredible.
I was going to say you've done, I know that, it's confidential, but you work with celebrities and high-end clientele. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So done makeup for all different things. Photo shoots, fashion shows, weddings, special events, headshots. And I do a lot of private makeup lessons, like teaching women of all ages, teenagers, people in their 70s, 80s. They need a refresh, just giving them confidence and showing them how beautiful they are. So makeup lessons, and then other services like facials and really transforming people's complexion and their skin and their brows. I'm obsessed with brows, which sounds so funny. Yeah. Like a professional facial hair shaper.
Yeah, I love it. That's great. I mean, but those are all just real important things. Like, That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you work most days that it's open?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I get
so
that
you're
question
really hands-on.
a lot. Like, how many days do you work? And I'm never not working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm either at the spa. And my position is interesting because I'm doing services in my business while running it.
Yeah.
So it's a whiplash of like being the provider and then having my team ask me questions and then as the boss, like having to make those decisions.
Right. Yeah.
But then coming home and being a mom of 6, I mean, that's harder.
Yes. Yes.
Harder.
Yeah. Can you think of like a story of somebody that you were just a part of maybe a transformative time in their life, or you were able to just play a role that you didn't expect?
Oh my gosh.
I bet you have a lot of these
one?
stories.
Yes, it's such a special part of this job that a lot of the times you don't even realize the impact you've made until they come back later and tell you. But it is such a gift to be part of someone's journey, whether it's teaching them makeup for the first time in high school and showing them that it's not just makeup. Like, we're not changing who you are. We're empowering. Or someone's going through a divorce and they feel horrible because someone cheated on them and they're I'm trying to help rebuild their self-esteem or oh my gosh, acne as an adult. But a lot of stories of like, we have clients that lose a child and you're who they are coming to see to feel better.
Oh man, that's weight.
It's heavyweight.
Yeah.
And so my new girls that are estheticians, I have
Are there any questions that people should ask themselves to kind of identify maybe if they aren't quite there yet?
Well, I just went through a big physical one. So I would take photos and be like, that can't be what I really look like. Like, that would just be like a bad angle. Or like,
got it,
that I just didn't recognize me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
So I think just that gut feeling of
like, this is not quite this.
It could be like something could be better.
Yeah.
I'm missing something.
Yeah.
Whether it's physical or mental, emotional.
For what you do, whether no matter what role or whatever, but what is some of the, I guess, your favorite thing about what you do? Like, what is, I guess that's very broad, but I'm very curious what you think of first.
The first thing that comes to mind is I wouldn't rather be doing anything else. My dad, when I was in high school, my parents were divorced and he would take me out to dinner every Thursday. And he was very intent on helping me figure out what I was going to do with my life. And he would be like, if you didn't have to worry about making money, what would you do? If you already had all the money in the world, what would you do?
And
I was like, makeup?
Yeah.
He was like, no, what would you do? I was like, I let my mom get these like facials. I think I would do that.
Yeah.
No, but like, let's think about what you would do as a career.
Right. Yeah.
And
give me a traditional career, though, not that.
I mean, and he was just doing the best he could.
Wanted you to have a set plan for yourself, which is which is great, well intended. Yeah.
Yes. And so what I love most about what I do is that if I win the lottery, I'm going to do the same thing, just on a bigger scale. Maybe hire some more people so I don't have to do the things I don't like to do.
Right.
But I'm going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
And that is the best feeling and that's what gets me through all the hard. And it helps me look forward to the future. Because that's what I love.
Yeah.
And then what I love is all the pieces, is pouring into people, is the energy of working in an environment that's so happy and you're changing lives and all the little pieces.
Yeah. If you could go back in time and do something different about, when you first started your business or in the early days, what's something that you would do different?
I mean,
I know it's probably a little hard to say because you've talked about how the things that happen, you learn from them. Or that even you could advise somebody else that they're maybe thinking of starting up a business, even if it's not the same as yours, just they're about to start a business, they're about to bet on themselves without a plan B. Like, what is
honestly,
just,
it was the inner work. I would have them go to therapy.
Yep.
Because if you don't heal your own story or what triggers you, or what is holding you back from being your best self, doesn't matter what business you start or how much money you have to start the business or how smart you are, you're going to self-sabotage. You're going to something.
Yeah.
And I would say get a good coach or therapist.
Yep. Yeah.
Because you need someone that can see it in a different perspective, who has more experience, that can ask the right questions. Yeah. Because that's what changed so everything for me. I was just going blind.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah. I think that's really amazing. I think the world is being more accepting towards therapy, but there are still so many that it is still scary or something that, should I even do it? Or,
therapy can sound like
generational kind of, but it is the most empowering thing. And just like even listening to your story, like you are, and you've built what you've built because of the hard work, I'm now going to open a second location. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you. And that I can only carry this next step because of who I've become.
Right.
And if I didn't choose to do the hard work, I would still be me a year ago.
Right.
2 years ago.
Yeah. That's so exciting. So do you know when your new location is opening-ish?
Summer.
Oh my gosh. All right. So everybody needs to stay tuned.
I think my advice would be trust your gut. Every time I've tried to talk myself into something, it never didn't work out.
Yeah.
So when I got to 5 years into my spot now, I was like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
And I kept trying these different things.
Yeah.
It just didn't feel right. I could have talked myself in and it sounded maybe successful or good.
Right.
But it just didn't feel right.
Yep. Yeah.
So once the right opportunity came, that I was like, yep, there's no second guessing. It might be scary.
Yeah. Right.
Doesn't mean it's not.
Yeah.
And that's another thing, that fear is normal. That you're not supposed to be fearless. You're supposed to be terrified.
Yeah.
All the time. And then just still do it.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Don't let that stop you. I like that you're like, not only, it's normal. It should happen. That's how you do great things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Awesome. Well, man, thank you so much for dropping all of that amazing advice and wisdom.
Was that heavy?
My gosh, it's so good though. It's so inspiring. I mean, I know that many are going to listen and just, it's going to inspire maybe someone to call a therapist for the first time. Or, I just got chills because that actually does happen when you share things like that. It's really important, and that's amazing.
Can heal generational
That's right.
things.
Yeah. And, inspire someone to trust their gut maybe when family or somebody is telling them that's not probably what you should do.
You're given the vision for a reason.
That
vision's not shared with anyone else.
That's right. Yeah. I love that.
You gotta trust it.
Well, thank you so much for being here today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. Well, where can people find you and follow you and see and get ready for your new location to open up?
Yeah. So personally on Christine Lewy on Instagram, and then my business Divine Complexions on Instagram, and then we have our website divinecomplexions.com.
All right. Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being here. I'm excited to see what you do. And thank you to our sponsor today, Audio to Go DJ Services and Photo Booths. We'll see you next time on Dark to Sky.